We go back to our coverage here inside the CIS Arena in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Saigon Heat, San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas battling it out here in the last day of the regular season here in the ABL 9. Both teams playing also their last game of the elimination round, and Alab Pilipinas winning the third quarter to pull to within a point in this matchup. Coach Kevin, okay, for both of these teams, what do they need to do to secure this victory?
It's going to be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes in the fourth quarter. The fouls, the turnovers, the timely shots. You know, it's the team that executes, makes timely baskets, and takes care of the basketball that's going to come away with this victory.
Aldo Balkman opening the scoring here in the fourth frame. He's got 20 points now. Across his name, Barone got hit, still down here, grimacing in pain.
Prince Rivero hit him good. You know, we've seen a lot of these, and as a coach, you know, I don't like to see players get hit low or get hit in the head, but I'm a fan of physical play.
Yeah.
You know, you don't let guys just go in and out of the paint and just wander through. You know, I mean, this is not an individual sport; it's a team sport.
Yeah.
And you got to defend the paint, and sometimes you got to hit guys when they're going through, but you just got to do it cleanly and within a framework of sportsmanship.
And you're right, Prince Rivero got him on the hard bump there. Barone going up again. That time he got the foul on Balkman. So free throws coming here for Cal Barone, who scored 6 in the third quarter alone. A total of 12 points for him so far. And a good cut and catch off the inbound.
And he's a little upset. He's talking to the official about something. I think that hit from Rivero the last time there, that's got Barone a little rattled. And, you know, I think that very colorful mask by Ronaldo Balkman, maybe that's going to inspire Kyle Barone to put a little red and yellow paint on his mask.
But it matches so far with the black jersey they have on. They've been playing with this kit for in the last 2 games at least.
They call it their city uniforms.
Ooh.
And, you know, for Saigon City.
63-62. Lead is with Saigon. Here's the kick out, well read by Quatran. He spins the defense. Quatran is on the move. He's got Albano to beat. And he is able to do so for that hoop.
Yeah, Balkman threw the ball away, live ball turnover, caught at the top, and that's what happens. Easy bucket going the other way.
Saigon with a 3-point lead. Albano throws it to the wrong man. Here is Hughes. Trayvon against Albano. Durker, catch and shoot for 3. No good. And Albano gets the rebound. Alab Pilipinas on the run. Havilona accelerates. Oh, going left. Rivero with a cleanup job for Alab.
There's that man again, Prince Rivero. We've talked. He's probably got more publicity in this game than he's had all year.
Right. Quatran flips it up. Too strong. Albano gets the rebound. Here comes Alab again. Balkman waiting on the other end. Waited for the contact from D'Angelo Hamilton, but good hands from Hamilton to deflect that ball out of bounds. And last touch on Balkman.
Yeah, Balkman trying to sell a foul there, but you know, Hamilton's a smart defender. He's not going to just give him one. And he does a good job of holding his ground, and Balkman just lost the handle there.
8:17 remaining in this exciting matchup. 1-point game. Heat with a matchstick lead. Oh, they crowd Hughes. Barone on the attack. Easy lay-in for Cal Barone. Oh, scramble for the ball. Durker retrieving it. And that's a turnover on Alab. What just happened there?
Yeah, Balkman playing a little effortless these last couple possessions. 2 careless turnovers and no rim resistance there on that last defensive possession.
But they get the counter steal. Ronaldo securing that possession. Balkman attacking Hamilton. Foul called against D'Angelo here. It was whistled while Balkman was falling down.
He was selling it again. Balkman went to the University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
He did well in his marketing class there. Salesmanship, right? That's what you got to do. That's what veterans do. Sell your call. Get your team a team foul, but 1 step closer to the bonus.
Russer with a 2-handed hammer. Oh, what a Jammed there by Rosser, but a better feed. And setup job coming from Albano.
Yeah, Albano's excellent patience there. Gets a couple guys on him, doesn't leave his feet, and finds the cutting Rosser, who's had a great game here for the easy stuff.
1 point game again. D'Angelo Hamilton goes around Rosser, doesn't make the hoop. And here comes Ethan Albano Alab with a chance again to take the lead. Ethan goes to Balkman here, facing up against Barone. Barone, or Balkman rather, on the attack. Unable to put it through. Barone secures the possession. Saigon on the attack. Hughes. Durker from the corner. No good. Hughes, fouled in the process before the basket.
And that'll be 3 team fouls here on San Miguel Alab, Pilipinas. And Barone's going to the line like it's an and one, but it was Hughes who got fouled.
So it should be Trayvon Hughes who should be taking the free throws.
I don't know how that's 2 shots. Hughes was passing the ball to Barone.
Let's see here. Hughes got it.
Well, maybe he was shooting.
Yeah.
The ball just got knocked out of his hand. So actually, good job there by the officials of getting together and making sure they get the call right. You know, the officials, just like the players, you know, they're getting ready for their playoff run. And there's nothing wrong with taking a little extra time, especially in these close, highly contested games.
And deciding.
Get the call right.
Right.
That's what's most important.
Trayvon Hughes at the free throw line here. He's got 21 points so far. 6 rebounds, 7 assists. And quickly returning back to his old form here in the ABL.
3-point lead, neither team able to pull away. Fasten your seatbelts here, partner. We're in for the long haul.
Albano, guarded by Young. They flip it up to Balkman, who's got Durker on him, and Balkman will lose it out.
Looking at Balkman here. I believe that's his 4th turnover. He's got 2 this quarter. 6:21 left and a 3-point lead for Saigon Heat.
Good stay-at-home defense in the previous play for Chris Durker. That big body, or that big body rather, really bothering Balkman. And the defensive end, Barone on the turnaround, no good. Balkman getting in there. Barone picks it up. Ooh! That is denied by Balkman.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen Balkman challenge at the rim.
Right.
He's been a little soft at the rim, but not that time. He recognizes that the game's getting into crunch time.
Balkman from straight away drops in his first triple of the game.
Now that is a good 3-point shot. Off the catch, not off the dribble. Defense sagged in, off the dribble drive. That's a nice 3 and a good decision by Balkman.
And what a time for it to come. That one's for the tie here, 69 all. Trayvon Hughes tries to counter. He does! Big bucket coming from Trayvon Hughes.
Two guys from New York playing at Rucker Park.
Yeah.
Saying, my turn, your turn.
Ronaldo. Young bodying him up. Here's the kick out. Josh thought about it, doesn't take it. Ethan grabs it, Ethan fires. Albano drops it in.
That's good footwork there. Catches it. Offhand pivot foot, 1 jab, and a nice shot over the top to tie the game.
Trayvon, another one, too strong. Saigon gets it back. Hughes to Young, Young, the finish! Kissing it off the glass and in. And Saigon Heat back in front by 2. 74-72, timeout coach Jimmy Alapag and San Miguel Alab, Pilipinas. Back to the ball game, 2-point lead for the home squad, the Saigon Heat. Defending champions, trying to end a 3-game slide in this game. Saigon, on the other hand, the home team, just ended their 3-game slide last week against Singapore Stingers, trying to make it 2 in a row as we enter the playoffs.
And a good timeout there by Coach Jimmy Alapag. You know, get his team to regroup, remind, hey guys, we're only down 2.
Yeah.
There's a ton of time left. Let's just settle down. Let's get good possessions. Let's get our defense set, rebound, and an attack going the other way.
Rosser, you saw his numbers earlier. Breakout game here, 14-7 across his name. Sumalinog with a big bucket. That's a three-pointer to put Alab on top.
Yeah, Saigon Heat tried to cross up San Miguel Alab Pilipinas by coming out in the zone, but that's tough to do when you got all these shooters on the floor for San Miguel.
That's his calling card, a 3-and-D guy for Coach Jimmy Alapag. Ball will be tapped out. It will remain with the side of the Saigon Heat. 4:11 remaining. They got 12 seconds to work with here.
Again, we're watching the officials confer, trying to get calls right here.
I think they're trying to confirm the shot clock or the time remaining on the shot clock of the Saigon Heat. Let's see.
Maybe the shot clock reset. They thought the ball hit the rim.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at 12 on the clock. That seems like an awfully quick shot clock.
So they're trying to confirm if they're gonna reset the 14.
We're conferring with the table commissioner here, the very popular Le Van Duc. Man here who wears a lot of hats in Vietnam and is a big part of Vietnam basketball. And good job there by the table and the officials to confer. Again, make sure you get it right, especially in a critical juncture of the game.
So they put off 2 seconds on the game clock. It's now 4:09 remaining in the fourth frame. Oh, good hustle there for Sumalinog. Scramble for the ball. Baron gets it. Baron bothered by Rosser. And he heads to the line for 2 shots. In that crazy sequence of the inbound.
That couldn't secure the rebound. And a good foul by Rosser. The only problem is, with about 3:59, almost 4 minutes to go, that puts Saigon Heat in the bonus.
Yeah.
So any foul, non-offensive, non-player control foul, will put Saigon Heat at the line the rest of the game.
But Calderon misses the first free throw. That's a crucial miss for him. And they could play it slow. From this point forward, Coach Kevin, 4 minutes remaining. They could play this game at the free throw line.
Yeah, they sure can. And you get to the line, that means you've got to be aggressive.
Yeah.
You got to sell the contact. You got to make sure that you hold your ground, don't turn the ball over, take the foul, get to the line, and get the easy points.
75 all, back at square one. Under 4 minutes remaining.
Saigon Heat went to that zone for one possession. Decided to get back to man-to-man.
Ray, he's got Quatran. Sumalinog back outside. Parks will attack Quatran. Parks the kick out. Alvano the catch and shoot. Too strong, did not hit the rim. Saigon looking to take the lead back. Hughes thought about it. Stop. Looking for a teammate now. Hounded by Rosser. Gets it to Hamilton. D'Angelo putting on the moves against Balkman. Hamilton double teamed. He kicks it out. They swing it around. Quatran drives. Could not finish it, but Turker was right there to clean it up.
I know Quatran missed that shot, and it looked like an easy layup, but his ability to attack and put pressure, with 2 guys on him, left the wide open putback for Chris Turker. And now the seesaw goes back to Saigon Heat with a 2-point lead.
Balkman, quickly gets the bucket back for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, but he is down on the floor on the other end. Hughes, Saigon will take advantage. Baron easy bucket inside. And they will attend to Ronaldo Balkman, who is still down on the floor for Alab Pilipinas.
Well, we don't know if it's an ankle or a cramp.
Yeah.
Have to see the replay to see how he landed.
They're getting him stretched out here. I think he's cramping up on that left leg.
He hasn't played in a few games, and it's hot in here today.
Right.
It's a packed environment, so we'll check his status after the timeout.
79-77. I'll be back after this. Back to the ball game. 2-point lead for the Saigon Heat, 79-77, 2:40 remaining in our contest here. We'll see if Ronaldo Balkman will return on the floor for Alab Pilipinas. But if not, the locals will have to hold the fort for them.
Well, I see Prince Rivero come into the game, which tells me that Ronaldo Balkman will not.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to risk it, Coach Kevin.
Yeah, it's a meaningless game. know, he's got his mask off. He's sitting over there by Coach Jimmy Alapog, and you know, we'll see. Give him a minute, see if his teammates can keep the game close, and then, you know, we'll see what happens.
So Albano, Rosser, Rivero, Parks, and Sumalino. Rosser gets denied on that dunk attempt. Here is Hughes. Hamilton puts it on the floor, spins, denied by Rosser.
And I like the officials, no call on both ends. It's good defense. You know, defensive players making plays above the rim and not hitting the body or the arms. I think that's good officiating both ways.
Last 2 minutes off this game. Parks. Back to Sumalino. Parks take over time here for the back-to-back local MVP. And he drops in the triple to take the lead.
Too much space for Kyle Barone. You got to recognize there's no imports on the floor for San Miguel. You don't give the best player on the floor who's a guard a chance to walk into a three-pointer. You got to get up on him and force him into the help.
80-79. Barone. He's got the smaller Rivero on him. Barone flips it up. And he earns a trip to the free throw line here.
Yeah, and that's good defense there by San Miguel. It's just Barone is just bigger and taller, and I mean, he's got 7-8 inches on Rivero.
Yeah.
But, you know, good job there. You see Sumalino there. We call that choking the post. Ball gets fed into the post. Instead of a hard double, he kind of shadows the post to make the postman think that he's there.
And Barone, though, continues to miss crucial free throws. And this could bite them in the end game, Coach Kevin. 1.5 remaining.
I thought you were going to have a slip of words there. Bite them in the end game.
In the end game, yeah. Oh, 2 misses on that trip. Last 2 minutes here. They're calling it Saigon possession.
Yeah, and we don't have the benefit of replay there, but looked like a good call. Looked like someone from San Miguel Alab hit that ball.
Hughes, difficult three. No. Parks.
And that's going to be a foul on Durker over the back.
And Saigon Heat, though, not yet in the penalty. That's only their second team foul.
Yeah, you can risk that. Only 2 team fouls. Tell your guys, go and attack the glass. Ronaldo Balkman warming up there on the sidelines. He wants to come back in, but
let's see if they're going to risk it, though. They're in the lead right now by 1. Ray Parks hit a big free-pointer earlier to give the lead back to San Miguel Alab, Pilipinas. This is ISO time for Parks. Ray cradling. Ooh. Bothered by the defense of D'Angelo Hamilton.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Great help, D. I thought Parks had a shot at the elbow there, but he took 1 extra dribble, and then he got caught leaving his feet and ran into the block machine, D'Angelo Hamilton. Now, you know, huge possession. The Saigon Heat, and a big defensive possession for San Miguel.
And you saw Parks earlier apologizing to Sumalino. Hughes. Trayvon, under a minute remaining. Saigon down by a point. Durker. Quatron for the lead. No! Ball tap to Albano. Ethan gets into Parks. 41 seconds remaining. Ray bothered by Hughes. And Alab Pilipinas can melt the clock here. Time on their side. Hughes driving on Hamilton. Oh! Albano rather. Bothered.
And a foul. Avellino looks like he fouled Barone here, and that'll be free throws.
Wow.
And that's a mistake by Albano there. He gets in there, he's got to shoot the little floater. Don't attack Kyle Barone at the rim and leave your feet on a sidewinder. Get to the elbow, make Barone step up, and then you can hit guys in the seams. And well, that's just a mistake. Albano's a young player. He's had a great rookie season, and you know, next time he gets in that situation, he'll take that little 10, 12 footer.
And Kyle Barone, let's see if he can he could take advantage here. Missed 2 in his last trip. Doesn't miss the first. Pressure pack free throws for Kyle Barone.
We might get a timeout here by Coach Jimmy Alapag with 25.5, assuming that second free throw is good.
Oh, 1 out of 2. And no timeouts for San Miguel, or they will not call a timeout rather. Oh, Barone! Denied up top! Denying Parks up top there.
That's a mistake by Parks. You got to go for one shot there.
Saigon, 6 seconds left. Hughes, 4 seconds remaining. Hughes, Sumali. Oh, this is a foul on Sumalinog. Wow. So 2 free throws coming for Trayvon Hughes. And the entire coaching staff of San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas on their feet.
And I'm not sure why Coach Jimmy Alapag would use his final timeout in this scenario. 1.5 to go. Now you lose your ability to advance the ball. And look, you can't cry over spilled milk. The call's made, but you still got to keep playing. Now you lose the ability to get a play set. If Trayvon Hughes misses that second free throw, they've got no chance.
This was a defensive play earlier. Sumalino, that's where the foul was called.
Yeah, 50-50 call. I mean, it's not the worst call we've seen. It's tough to blow the whistle in that situation. He did have his arm in there, and that's probably one that you play on, but that's not an automatic.
And especially with less than 5 seconds remaining. That's a very big call here.
Yeah, I'm going back to possession before Ray Parks is a veteran player. He's been playing in this league a long time. 25.5 seconds to go. Your leader, Ronaldo Balkman's on the bench. You got a chance to take one shot.
Yeah.
And he takes a quick layup to attack the rim with Kyle Barone sitting right under the basket. It's not what you expect from a championship team to be making mental mistakes down the stretch. And that's not how you get yourself playoff ready. And I hate to be critical on Parks there, but you got to back that out, and you got to get that final possession with a chance to win or go to overtime. And now, to make matters worse, they put Trayvon Hughes to the line, and then Coach Jimmy Alapag uses his final timeout. Olive falling apart here in the final 25.5.
So 2 free throws coming up here for Trayvon Hughes. And pressure pack for him. 80 all. Trayvon in this game has been 4 out of 5. Drops in the first. They're back on top.
Yeah, and what I do here, I send Durker and Hamilton back. I missed the second one. And live for a 60-foot shot.
They get the rebound. Rosser with a heave. Rosser unable to put it through, and the Saigon Heat will escape with a 1-point win over the defending champion San Miguel, Alab, Pilipinas. And more importantly, the Heat will lock up the number 5 spot going into the playoffs.
Yeah, what an excellent game. Hard-fought game by both teams. Very entertaining. And excellent job of Saigon Heat closing out the game, getting key stops. I'm talking about Alab, Pilipinas to close the game, but how about Kyle Barone, D'Angelo Hamilton making outstanding defensive plays for Saigon Heat to give them the victory and to seal up that number 5 spot in ABL 9 and a winning record to finish 14-12 on the season.
And Trayvon Hughes with the winning free throw for the Saigon Heat, who now goes up to 14-12 to finish the regular season. Again, they will be facing the CLS Knights of Indonesia in our first round matchup. That should be interesting, Coach Kevin. In the regular season, they are 2-2, with the last 2 games going to CLS. How do you see that one playing out with Saigon now having momentum with 2 games, or with a 2-game winning streak going into the playoffs?
I see that to be an extremely well-contested contest between the 2 teams. I don't see any team pulling away, one team pulling away from the other. These 2 teams are very evenly matched. you know, they match up well across the board. They both got strong local players. They're athletic. They can defend the rim, and they've got closers who can make timely buckets. PTN CLS Knights have Doug Herring, and of course Saigon Heat have Trayvon Hughes. I mean, that series explosive. It's anybody's guess.
Yeah. And for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, well, they will drop to 18-8 and still in second place, and they will face Hong Kong Eastern in the first round. Hong Kong, of course, releasing Sam Deguara and going with Michael Holyfield as their final word import to enter the playoffs.
Yeah, and a key for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas will be how healthy can they be.
Yeah.
You know, they've been banged up these last several games. Ramos in and out of the lineup, Bulkman in and out of the lineup. Tionson missed today due to a suspension. And then, of course, you know, the status of Lawrence Domingo is up in the air. So, you know, this is a team that's not clicking on all cylinders right now on a 4-game losing streak. And they're going to have to get healthy if they want to make a playoff run and get back to their championship performance that they were in the playoffs last year.
So there you go, Coach Kevin. Always a pleasure to have you here in the coverage. Thank you so much for breaking this game down and about all the games that you did here in the season. But on behalf of the entire broadcast team here, my name is Martin Javier saying thank you and good night here from Saigon. And the Heat winning this one by 81-80 to secure number 5 here in ABL 9.